Clashes between subscriber sides are always crucial pinpoints of a season, but for today's matchup between the Flakers and the All Flakes, there is much more riding on this occasion. For the third place Flakers, they want to continue to push and look towards that minor premiership yet again, but the All Flakes season is hanging in the balance and they look almost destined to finish with away games during the end of the season. It is win at all costs for both these sides as the season nears its nitty-gritty end. Hello everyone and welcome back along to your home of rugby and the Global Rugby Challenge, the subscriber series where you guys take the field against the world's elites and like today, against each other. Today it is the Flakers at home and they are taking on the two-time back-to-back defending champions, the All Flakes. Their team has been travelling very, very well. Third on the table, just 2 losses to their name so far, and most recently they've been in pretty good touch. The biggest win though of their season so far has been a 20-17 victory over the high-flying Pacific Tower. Before that they hit it close and it was a 6-point difference between them and Leinster, 27-21 back in round number 10. They want to win this though, they want to push over the Tower and try and make sure they can keep themselves at home for the playoffs. Starting 15 for tonight will be as follows. The front row, Gordo Asensio, Peter Matthews and Zaza Kukulska in 1, 2 and 3. The second row will consist of Chris Smith and Roy Filkins. Frederick Loeb, Francois Valentine and Callum Wilson possess a very strong and agile back row. Luka Moscow will line up in the number 9 and his half partner will once again be Tino Mahunde. Into midfield, Desmond Udy and Pierre Valentine will offer experience and strength throughout the field, and on the left wing it is the man of magic, Prince Mars Williamson, and on the right it is more a power and clinical finisher in Adrian Townsend. Josh Walpole will line up at the back. He's been solid and consistent all season long, and we'll look for more of the same from him tonight for the Flakers. Up against them are the All Flakes, like I said, back-to-back defending champions, but this season has so far been one they may want to forget. They sit down in 6th position, 6 wins and 4 losses so far, and they will not be pleased with how their season has started, and just they haven't put the performances together that they'd like. They've come close to beating the best. The Hugwadas undefeated all season, but it was back in round 10 that the All Flakes pushed them to within 4 points, 38-34. And of course they followed that up with a tidy 6-point win, 20-14 over the Glasgow Warriors. They'll be looking to upset the apple cart here tonight and take out these annoying Flakers from the north. For the All Flakes though, the starting lineup will be as follows. Shady Streetwalker will wear 1 on the loose head side of the front row. Mike Hunt will be again at number 2, and Nicholas Frylander will captain the side from the loose head prop position. Max Parkhill and Arkada Kamana will be the second row combination, with Mark Tommy, Isaac Drew and James Sharp offering not as much in size as their opposition, but definitely they get around the field and they are a menace in the breakdown. In the halves combination it will be Edwards and Coop, experience and excitement through the most important positions in the side, and into the midfield it's another swap of the surnames. Mac and Raynette are back for the Wrigleys and Dakotas. On the left wing, Corey Davidson. Right will be the experienced Liam Symes-Wells. And of course, Zachariah Charlton in 15 for the All Flakes, looking to keep things tidy at the back. That is your All Flakes side, looking for a big win here in round 12 of the Global Rugby Challenge. Let's get down to the action. The two sides done with the build-up. The kickoff is about to go. It is a foggy and sort of overcast night here at the home of the Flakers, as they will be the ones doing the kicking off. Playing in the yellow and purple tonight, it is Tino Mahunde who gets us underway, kicking off to the black and white of the All Flakes. And beautifully taken from Luka Moscow. Early possession here for the Flakers. Pick and go from Asensio, finds Desmond Udy, who slips a big line, seen it, Chris Smith into the 22, goes the second rower. Just 10 metres short, Peter Matthews, back to Moscow, changes directions. And a nothing on play there for Asensio, back near the middle of the park. Moscow waits, finds Pierre Valentine. Oh, the experience here, Filkins, back to Valentine, try time, Flakers! In front of the home fans, they get the best start they could possibly dream of. All Flakes haven't touched the ball, and the Flakers lead 5-0. Well, Pierre Valentine, He can be magic. Beats the man. Passes to Flakers. Flakers goes back to Valentine. They forgot about him, and you do that at your demise. Beautiful work from the experienced head in the Flakers backline. Look at him go. Stepping, getting back in support, and finding the pass nicely. Roy Flakers, you cannot understate the work of that man. To do that is so difficult. For a big man to do it is even more difficult. He pulled it off beautifully as well, and it is the Flakers who get off to an immaculate start. 5-0. Team number Hyundai right in front. No mistake. Another 2 points. 7-0. Flakers lead the All Flakes, and we are just a couple of minutes in as well. A dream start for the home team. Back to halfway for Salmon Coop. First time he's touched the leather of the ball, and he gets us back underway. High one, short one. Peter Matthews takes it in, and Moscow finds on the outside. Valentine away to Townsend, and Uni is involved as well. Desmond Uni down the touchline. How many Flakers can get their hands on the ball before an All Flakes player touches it? Everyone has got a 2 or 3 touches so far. The All Flakes cannot buy a possession. Hunt will throw to a 5-man line-out option. The 2 locks are there. It's Kamana who loses it. Roy Flakers again is the man. This is all the Flakers. Kukulska to Hyundai. Offloads beautifully to Valentine. Francois this time on the toe to give the hit up. Flakers plays scrum. Half a high tackle. Oh, got to be careful here. Ran into Coca. Putting in the illegal tackle. Leading with the shoulder. Up around the shoulder and the head of the ball carrier. And the Flakers, well, they need no invitation. Captain Pierre Valentine has been heavily influenced in this game already. And he continues on by opting for the uprights. And Tino Mahunde does not disappoint. Another 3 points is very quickly racking up here for the All Flakes in defence here. 0-0. And the Flakers have fired up to a 10-0 lead. And no one but Samo Coop, who's just kicked off a couple of times, has touched the ball in black. Underway this time deep. Great take there from Cullen Wilson.
Release.
And trouble is brewing for the All Flakes. There's a forward pass. They'll get a scrum. They'll get a chance to touch the ball. Reese Edwards will get a feed, and maybe Hunt will get a touch with his foot.
Crouch.
This is a great opportunity to hit back for the All Flakes, who've had no possession, no territory for that matter either. Now they've got a scrum just inside the 22. It's a big one. Edwards opens up to Coop. He gives nicely to Wrigley, who runs free. Matt Wrigley gets all the way to within 10 metres of the line. Edwards, obstacles, don't turn around the corner. Max Parkhill, he's got Sarah Cope, try. All Flakes back in the game. Max Parkhill, brilliant. Wow, Roy Flakers has been lighting up for the Flakers. Max Parkhill says, give me the ball, I'll do something just as special. And boy, does he what? Edwards turns it round. Parkhill takes out the last defender. Nothing could be done about that from Josh Walpole. Great finish. Samo Coop back in the team, back in the headlights, and back in the points as well. Hitting it at pace. Exceptional work from Parkhill. He knew where he was going, and there was no one stopping the All Flakes there. First real touch of the ball, and they have lit it up early. Back now, 20 minutes on the board. 10 points to 5 becomes 10-7. And we have a game on our hands here as the All Flakes strike their way back into the game. Now a scoring play within drawing or taking that lead. Tino Mahunde having his opposite number running in for the try. Would have been a hurtful sight for the number 10, but we get underway again. Commander fights Parkhill, and look at them go, the All Flakes. Bit of confidence now swinging in as Sharp loses the ball in the breakdown. And now the Flakers get the ball back on the 22. Chance for a turnover here. Big opportunity here for the All Flakes to escape, and they will. Edwards runs, gives away nicely to Isaac Drew. Breaks the line, Isaac Drew. Stepping, beating the defender. And Isaac Drew will score one of the great tries of the competition. The open side flanker. Oh, lit up the highlight reel right there. All Flakes lead. And that is fire forward. Isaac Drew, look at him go. Average tackle by Walpole. He got in the way of Valentine as well, who was covering across. And what a finish. Absolute brilliance from Isaac Drew. Slipping out of the tackle, he just couldn't hold on to the back. And immaculate work from the open side flanker. You've got to love that. And boy, they're lucky to even get the ball there, the All Flakes. They were struggling, losing possession in their 22. An unadventurous side who have just kicked for touch. The All Flakes, well, they run. And they are rewarded with that as well. A 14-10 lead now. And they look down and out inside the opening 15. And now, somehow, they lead 14-10. Well, rugby's throwing up all the offerings here. The GRC is a tournament that just gives breathtaking action. Mahunde gets us underway and Hunt drags the ball in. Taken, a good tackle by Kukulska, turned over by Mahunde. And now the Flakers come back the other way. Prince Miles Williamson, the entertainer will score. Oh, it's in raining tries at the moment. Flakers hit back and the lead is theirs again. Turnover off the kickoff. Hunt with the loose carry. And over the top of it went the Flakers. Great tackle, Frederick Loeb it was. Change of directions from Chris Smith. Wild on pass. And the magic man that we call the entertainer, Prince Mars Williamson, lights up this competition yet again. Over the head of a couple of All Flakes defenders, and he is electric once he gets going. Hard to stop when you give him open field like that. He puts away the chances. Well, if this was a swing, the children would be absolutely flying through the sky. It is seesawing all over the place at the moment. And after half an hour, the lead of 3 is reinstated by Tino Mahunde. Successful conversion yet again in 17-14. It's a points frenzy. And the crowd, I tell you what, they are loving every piece of it. 10 minutes to the break. How many more tries could we see in that? Let's find out. And Samo Coop gets us back underway. A bit of a tussle there between Townsend and Valentine. And now we have outside channel run away from Francois Valentine. It is all the V's of Valentine. Townsend in support. Absolutely smashed. Valentine gave him a little bit of an opportunity. Said, we're on touch. We're outnumbered. Have a go. He couldn't do anything with it. The All Flakes will get the throw in to the line out. Hunt. Oh, just taken from Parkhill. Had to reach for it. And now the All Flakes will attack. Sharp, nicely to Kamana. Kamana does what he does best. Trying to break tackles. Just short of halfway. Isaac Drew. Back it goes to Wrigley. Mac Wrigley looks for the safety of touch. Disaster to kick in. Williamson. Wow, he's had a foot in and a foot out. And the assistant referee has said that is out by the Flakers, a turning point in this match, potentially. Hunt will throw. Better this time. Kamana gets his man as Cameron Coop runs to the line. Parkhill does well. Finds Hunt again on the switchback.
Release.
Just outside the 22 are the All Flakes. Signs Wells up in the line. Drop goal from Liam Signs Wells. It's over. Just by a whisker. Shaved the right hand upright and just went over the crossbar. 17-17. Change of tactic from the All Flakes, but that'll take the wind out of the sock of the Flakers, that is for sure. They would have loved to have taken the lead into the break. They have dominated for large periods, but they will come away without the lead on their side. The All Flakes secure this. Kick it into touch. Freilander does well. Sharp. Offloading. Edwards back to Parkhill. Look at them go here. But it is Mac Wrigley who says, I've had enough of this rubbish. And goes to the sidelines for the half-time chat. Boy, oh boy, what a game in the first half. Entertainment of the highest level, 17 all. Flakers the better side, dominating possession and territory, but failing to put it on the scoreboard. That is the tale of the tape so far. Line breaks, everything on the side of the Flakers, but they do not have the lead on the scoreboard. The All Flakes battling hard, stay in this one, and both sides showing it just takes one possession to put points on the board. Back to Samo Coop. On halfway, he has been magical in times for the All Flakes as well. He kicks down to Townsend, who's had very little of possession to do anything. Midfield errors. Francois Valentine, he could go all the way. Just chased down from Ronette Dakota. And support comes slowly, but just in the nick of time. Luka Moscow out wide to Townsend. Here's Flakers again. Taken from Isaac True. Thought Townsend might have had a go there. Kukulska out wide. Valentine, Pierre this time. Goes nowhere. A good tackle round the bootlaces. Here's another run for Wilson. Popping it back. And inside to Frederick Lowe. Moscow waits. Midway 22-10 metre line. Big tackle there from Davidson. Huge pressure on the Flakers to do something. Oh, that's a desperate run away from Chris Smith. Going backwards. 7 style at the moment from the Flakers. Williamson back inside to Kukulska. Losing a few metres here, but keeping possession on this side are the Flakers. Here's Loeb doing nicely. Out to the magic man again. Prince Mars Williamson. Can't get away. Moscow back. Oh, big defence. The All Flakes flooding through. Turnover ball. It's Parkhill. Here comes Dakota. Slips out of one tackle. Ran into Dakota. 20 metres easy work. Kamana looking at scrum half. Kamana's instructing. He finally goes with it. And a good chase through there. And it's slow ruck ball here at the moment. Both sides reluctant to put the numbers in. Waiting for it is Mark Tommy. He'll play it quicker. A skip out to Matt Wrigley. Matt Wrigley looks to go outside of Chris Smith, but a good tackle knocks the ball on. And we will reset for the scrum. Bizarre. Slowing down the pace there, the All Flakes. Looking to dictate the tempo. But poor old Matt Wrigley, he looked to take the power game to the man in the second row, Chris Smith, and he got off the ball. The telling moment is this game's gone from exciting and edgy, scene entertaining rugby to, oh, these two sides being hesitant to throw the ball into action. Big scrum from the All Flakes. They'll turn this over. Reece Edwards fires out. Dakota in midfield. Big ball. Liam Sines-Wells. One to beat. Oh, and it is the man who does the job. Prince Mars Williamson, this time on defence. Simon Coop, a little grubber kicker behind. Simon Coop, just taken from the hands. Josh Warple beats him to the ball. We've had all the action here. 60 minutes goes. 22 dropout for the Flakers. Slapped away from Mahunde. Caught on the fall and return from Edwards. It'll be caught easily. Warple at the back. He slaps us downfield and in touch it goes on halfway from the Flakers fullback. Well, these two sides, very, very nervous rugby from them now after being so expressive in the opening 40. They seem too concerned about losing this game to try to win it. Coop gives it to Sharp. He looks around before Wrigley. Outside to Liam Sines-Wells. Trying to get away from the chase of Williamson. Can't do so. Black jerseys come in numbers. Edwards again. Gives out to Hunt. There's a hole here. Simon Coop takes it in half and finds Parkhill. On the 22 now, the All Flakes. Sharp again. He's got Dakota. He doesn't go to Dakota. He holds on. Inside the 22 now, the All Flakes. Drew. And it's Kamana. Great pass to Parkhill. Support's there. Who else? Shady Streetwalker try. That is massive. The loose head prop. Right place, right time. And he just wobbles his way over. 22-17. Is an upset on the cards. Well, hold on to your seats, folks. That pass to Max Parkhill was phenomenal. And to set up the try, the switch of directions. Kamana skipped out a couple of the pass from Edwards. That was beautiful. That was All Flakes, if not GRC rugby, and it's executed best right there. Well, Streetwalker grabs the 5 points. Boy, he doesn't get many, does Shady, but that one will be up there. Memorable moments. There's title-winning moments in his career, but this could be a game-changing, season-changing moment for the All Flakes. Samuel Coop right in front does not disappoint. The lead is 7. Now we start thinking about what Liam Sines-Wells did earlier, the drop goal, the penalties. It is all on the line. 11 minutes to play. Tino Mahunde goes high. It's dragged in by the try scorer. Hunter's there as well. It's a nice little pass off to Mark Tommy. His own 10-metre line. Will either side kick? Oh, they do actually. That is well timed from Reese Edwards, and that is a really good kick, pinning the Flakers down inside their own 22. I thought there might be a chance of some tactical play now. They've got the lead, the All Flakes. Do they stick with it? Playing the game in the right areas of the field. Big throw now for Peter Matthews. Oh, just taken from Filkins. They drive on the back of Roy Filkins, looking to maul it upfield. They don't get anywhere. Eventually Townsend gives it nicely back to Loeb, and Frederick Loeb goes down. Here's Filkins again. Udy and Desmond Udy can't get much more. A couple of minutes. Turned over the breakdown. Oh, that's huge. Another try here for the All Flakes. Could end the Flakers game. It's a struggle with the breakdown. Edwards runs, changes back. The line is beautiful. The two midfielders exchange. It's through the middle of the field, and it's been knocked on from Kamana. Wrigley and Dakota. Perfect play from the two. And it'll be escape route for the Flakers. But the time is ticking. Don't be pleased about that, Adrian. Do not be pleased. All Flakes with the line-outs. 1 minute to play. Mike Hunt to throw. Kamana wins it. He made the knock on. He makes it come true. Now they've got to kick it out. Frylander at the base. He's the captain. Back to Coop. Samo Coop puts it into touch, and it is all over. The All Flakes reignite their season with a huge win over the Flakers. That is what the season is made of. Hearty rugby from the defending champions. Many thought their season was done. They dropped too many points at the start. They didn't look convincing. Let's have a look at the point scores first. Williamson and Valentine with the 2 tries for the Flakers. Mahunde, 2 conversions and a penalty goal for the All Flakes. Streetwalker, Drew and Coop. Coop with 3 conversions as well. And of course, the drop goal to Liam Symes-Wells. How good was Isaac Drew tonight? Phenomenal. The Flakers had all the play, didn't they? 55% of territory, 55% of possession, more line breaks, more ball, more of everything, but not more points. And that is how you win a game of rugby. And that is how you keep your season alive. Boy, oh boy, that is how you do it. The All Flakes, they have come good right at the end. They've been terrible this season. Look at their record, 4 losses. They just have not done enough to deserve a good position this season, but they really have shown up here against a team that's becoming their arch nemesis of sorts, a team that they've struggled to beat but often have big matchups against in the Flakers. And you see by the table here, they have jumped up now from 6th to 5th. And of course we see the Dragons and of course the Guardians that came in hand. Well, that puts them now just within 6 points of the Flakers, who do pick up the bonus for coming within 7 points of their opposition. This game, this season, is really starting to get to the business end of it. And look at that table. It looks magical, and we've still got a lot of rugby to go yet. Moving over to how the table looks, we've had 3 games now. Leinster going down just by a whisker to the Tower. Clermont just getting over Toulouse. And now the All Flakes just doing it over the Flakers. Boy, oh boy, this rugby is top shelf. Next up, Saracens hosting the Dragons. Glasgow hosting the Guardians, and the Hugwatters round out round 12 against the Exeter Chiefs. Action-packed, still plenty more to come, and then round 13 as well. Places are certainly up for grabs in the playoffs, and where they play as well, which is probably more important than the first. So make sure you set your alarm clocks for this one, whatever time it may be. The Dragons on the road to the Saracens. This is going to be big as well. Every game is crucial points, so do not go anywhere. The GRC is not going anywhere. Yes, it's been a little break between episodes, things going on, but it is still going to be completed. Do not worry about that. Next up, be there. Dragons, Saracens, thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you for the next game. Until then, take care.